Hello, buddy. Welcome back to Tin Man's Quarter Channel. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor, and today I thought I'd get on here and show you all my updated Bowie / fixed blade knife collection. It hasn't updated as much, but it's come a long way from when I started collecting. So first, I have to talk about my Sherrod old-timer Bowie. This is the first Bowie knife I ever bought for myself. I picked it up over at Smoky Mountain Knife Works, but they don't carry these anymore. But this knife right here, the Jungle Master bayonet, my dad purchased for me because I wasn't old enough to buy it over at Smoky Mountain Knife Works years ago. So that one started the whole collection for me. And I had bought a bunch of knives from Cutlery Corner, and me and him both kept one of these, which is a Frost Cutlery Survival Scout knife. It reminded me a lot of the Rambo 2 knife. The blade is all black instead of being black in the center of the blade and silver on the sharp edge. But it still looks cool for me. And I would say about a couple years later, when I went back to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, I saw this Frost Cutlery Subhill fighter knife with this nice colored rosewood handle in the clearance table. I had to get it. I just love the design of it. But over in the den where they keep all the fantasy blades at, I saw this right edge woodsman Bowie, and it kind of reminded me of the Rambo 3 Bowie knife a little bit, so I said, it's affordable, I'll go ahead and pick it up. I think this is like the knockoff version of Renegade makes. So it's the same handle and blade as the Renegade, but the cheaper version. All right, now we're getting down here to more of the bigger stuff here. One of my favorite Bowie knives I ever bought from my YouTube friend, Donnie B All Day. Shout out to him, by the way. The Gil Hibben Magnum Bowie. This has been one of my favorite Gil Hibben knife designs, and I always wanted one. And when Donnie was having a knife sale, and he was selling that, I said, oh, yes, I'm definitely buying that one. Send it to me, Donnie. And he did. And he did the same thing for the Gil Hibben Legionnaire Bowie knife, which was used in Expendables 2. Now, I actually bought this knife from my dad, and he's got it in his knife collection, but I brought it out because I bought it, and I like the knife too, so I thought I'd throw it in this video. And over here, Donnie was selling this bad boy as well in another knife sale. It's the Gil Hibben Old West Musso Bowie. Look at that. It's nice and shiny reflective. You can even see me. I said, oh yeah, I'm a fan of Jim Bowie and all the Bowie knife designs, including the ones from the Wild West era. And Gil Hibben came out with this one. I said, oh, I got to get that one. Now, this one is just considered like a Bowie machete from Charade. I picked it up over at a yard sale, and the guy used to be one of them people that worked for the forestry service, so he would use that to cut through a lot of brush. And finally is my Zorro collector's knife, which I did make a review video on this one, but I should have not took it outside because it's just a collector's piece, not meant for chopping into anything. But I'm going to leave a link to not only that knife, but I'm going to leave a link to all of these knives that I have reviewed on my channel already. And if I get any more Bowie knives or fixed blades, I'm going to be making an updated collection video in the future. Now, let me know down in the comments which one is your personal favorite. The Old Timer, Jungle Master Bayonet, Survival Scout, Subhill Fighter, Woodsman Bowie, Magnum Bowie, Bowie Machete, Legionnaire, Zorro Collector's Knife, or the Old West Bowie. This has been another successful installment of the Tin Man's Quarter Channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for more knife content like this. I'm your host, Jeffrey Tin Man Taylor. I say that's a wrap, and have a nice day, buddy.